To earn immortality, a leader can write their name in the scrolls of history with either blood or cheese. Being a good-willed yet-to-be dictator, I choose cheese. For generations, I will be remembered as the creator of the Tropican cheese. Our cheese will be better, much better than the old-worldly types that everyone is fed up with. My cheese will be the cheesiest, the noblest of all foods, the manna of heavens.
Cheese! It turns barbarians into gentlemen and gentlemen into barbarians, depending on the occasion. Greetings, old boy. His Majesty has chosen you for a most daring task. Succeed, and you'll be granted a royal title. Greetings, old chap. Have I got a...
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new... stuff.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Presidente, education is important. Well, look at me. Who knows where I would have ended up were I not kicked out, educated, at some of the most prestigious universities in the world.
My good fellow, I have it from a very reliable source that there be gold in them there hills, boy. I suggest you send some men to find it.
Great news! While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire. The new flavor we added to our cheese requires the opinion of an expert degustator to gain leverage on the international cheese market. Be careful. Customers can be very capricious. This cheese surely packs some punch. The lad who tasted it stood up on the table and began singing the Tropican anthem before it was even written. The revolutionaries are fascinated.
Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer. With the milk crisis averted, our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe, like underground.
Congratulations, my good chum. His Majesty is very pleased with your cheese-making progress and has bestowed upon you the title of King of all Cheese.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
So, there was gold in those mountains. Jolly good, old chap. I believe it's only fair that I get a piece of the pie, having supplied the information and all that. From the times of the Roman Empire, the consumption of cheese has always been closely associated with bloody gladiatorial battles. When the blood soaked the soil and the cries of the dying filled the air, the masses became utterly consumed with the thought of buying and devouring unseemly amounts of cheese.
Although I detest royalty, I find it insulting that we have a king of cheese, but we don't have a queen of cheese. You should rectify this immediately. The revolution is a struggle for...
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the Planck constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
Tropico itself has given us a way to gain our independence. I am talking about gold. Mother Earth will gladly sacrifice her precious gifts for our freedom.
I personally made sure that every Tropican soldier swore an oath of fealty to the Tropican cheese in the presence of a priest and the Tropican Bible. I tell you, these lads are ready to give their lives for the national cheesy pride.
Ah, that did it, old bean. The Venezuelans are furious and are mobilizing their troops to invade Tropico.
I tried to talk to the pirates about our revolution, but they only laughed at me. I am certain that it was because our fleet is not big enough.
To the rest of the Europeans, the New World is a place of exotic beauty and mysticism. I say we use that in our favor, my good sir.
We have invented red tape. It goes well with everything, and there is no limit to this stuff. People are going crazy over it. Lines are forming to get more of it. It almost seems like it is trying to grow bigger and bigger, all on its own.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
The fondue party was a great success, old chap. It was a night for the history books. So sorry you couldn't attend. Your invitation must have been lost in the mail. Ever since His Majesty moved the post services to the Bermudas, this has been a problem.
Presidente, I'm shaking. You're shaking. Everyone is shaking. The earthquake is over. We made it. I am now going to rethink my life and the choices I have made. Done. Now. We follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
Good cheese always goes well with good wine, old chap. Now imagine cheese that bears all the hallmarks of the finest wine. That would be a hit.
It's all a hoax. To think I admire the pirates for their free spirit. It turns out that they also follow a king. The Pirate King.
Ah, the new flavor we added to our cheese requires the opinion of an expert degustator to gain leverage on the international cheese market. Be careful. Customers can be very capricious. That's the way to go, old chap. His Majesty is astounded by the quality of our cheese and applauds our efforts.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper. It has print on it where there will be a summary of important affairs, interviews with important Tropicans, and a page with political editorials. This will give a voice to every Tropican. Also, going to the little Presidente's room will be much more comfortable from now on.
Greetings, old boy. His Majesty has chosen you for a most daring task. Succeed, and you'll be granted a royal title.
Disaster. The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king. Your recent actions have caused the revolutionaries to start a riot in the city. Hide your wife. Hide your children. Hide your tea.
Viva la revolution!
Your right to rule has expired.
It turns out that the Pirate King is quite a nice fellow, if I do say so myself, old chap. Like me, he too is a fan of the opera. You should commission a new piece in his honor. Ah, the new flavor we added to our cheese requires the opinion of an expert degustator to gain leverage on the international cheese market. Be careful. Customers can be very capricious. After their first bite of our cheese, all the pirates went berserk, rampaging through Tortuga's pubs and brothels for 3 days. When their captain recovered from his hangover, he traded a ton of gold for another taste. Jolly good news, old chap. The piece you commissioned for the Pirate King is ready. All that is left is to cast the role of the title character. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
You've managed to win the Pirate King over to our side. He's offered us a part of the pirates' plunder. The revolution needs the people's support. And for some reason I do not understand. The people want religion. You should give it to them. Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Presidente, my career as a weatherman is over. I promise. Once again, you have emerged victorious. I am back in the game. I can now accurately predict rains of cattle, shack, and furniture across the entire island. Here is the damage report. Once again, you have emerged victorious.